Hey everyone, what's going on? Some big news happening in the MCU, man. I haven't been this excited about the MCU, I think, since Avengers Endgame and, of course, Infinity War. Now, I know there's been other movies out there that have been great, Shang-Chi, etc., but there's some really awesome stuff happening right now. Of course, Spider-Man No Way Home and Hawkeye, which is actually turning out to be a pretty damn good series. Now, there is going to be spoilers in this video, so if you have not seen Hawkeye Episode 5, if you have not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, and you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch this video right now. But if you don't mind being spoiled and you've seen both of these, the show and the movie, let's get into it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wilson Fisk is in Hawkeye. Vincent D'Onofrio from the Netflix series, as we saw with Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox in Spider-Man No Way Home, is now in the MCU. This is big news. I am super pumped. I've been a Daredevil fan since I was a kid. I collected the comics. I was a huge fan of the Netflix series. Ben Affleck movie? It was okay. But the Netflix series knocked it out of the park for me. I mean, Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin was awesome. Awesome. Charlie Cox, awesome. I mean, you can't get better than these two guys. You really can't. The fact that they're in the MCU opens up so many doors, and it also asks a lot of questions too. How are they going to be in the MCU? Is there going to be anything from the Netflix series that carries into it? Are we going to see characters like Luke Cage or Jessica Jones or even the Punisher come in from the Netflix series into the MCU? Granted, Iron Fist, maybe not. I think that ship has sailed. But there's a lot of possibility for the other characters. So, let's talk about it. Now, as we know, we just saw a snapshot of Kingpin next to Eleanor Bishop, okay, in the end of episode 5 of Hawkeye. Do you think we're going to see him more in episode 6? I think we are. I think there is going to be some dialogue happening. But will we also see Daredevil or Matt Murdock? That's a question. That would be pretty damn interesting because the way they ended episode 5 on Hawkeye, I mean, you know, with Echo, I'm not too sure where they're going to go with that character. To be honest with you, I think after Ronan kind of had his way with her, I really don't see how they're going to grow that series on its own. We'll see how that happens, right? Remains to be seen. But it really sets up, obviously, a clash between Yelena and Clint Barton. You know, I'm liking the fact that they're focusing more on Clint Barton than they are on Kate Bishop. She's still an integral part, but I like that they're really focusing on the OG Hawkeye. But are we going to see Kingpin come at it? Is it going to be a Kingpin versus Clint Barton? Or are we going to see Daredevil get into the mix? There's a lot of speculation going on. I would love to hear from you guys what you think on that. I mean, there is a lot to resolve in one episode coming up. You've got to resolve the Yelena issue. You've got Kingpin in the mix now. You still got Echo who's lingering around. The Ronan situation. This is a lot for Clint Barton to unpack and resolve within one episode. And also, Kate Bishop, as much as I like the character, and she's kind of grown on me, I don't think is ready for primetime. Not just yet. So, my guess is we're going to see a season 2 of Hawkeye announced. And here's my theory. This is going to be part of a larger Defenders scenario. Now, we saw the Defenders thing in Netflix. Of course, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil. But could we see a new Defenders sort of group happening here with the inclusion of Hawkeye? Could it be Kate Bishop or could it be Clint Barton? Who knows? But that would be very, very exciting. All right, guys, before we go any further, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Secret Lab. This video is brought to you by Secret Lab. Here at Geek Culture, we love our Secret Lab chairs, especially the all-new 2022 Titan Evo with its revamped 4-way lumbar system for enhanced back support. If PU Leather 2.0 isn't your cup of tea, then consider the all-new Soft Weave, even more soft and breathable than before. The chair comes in more colors, including this lovely frost blue. The Titan Evo is even magnetized, allowing the head pillow to stick on the headrest without straps. Of course, there are even more new features, so do check them out at secretlab.co. We got to talk about Matt Murdock being in Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, I talked about a little bit about it in my spoiler review. If you haven't seen that, do check that out if you're into spoilers, okay? But that scene when that brick came through the window and he caught it with his hand not even looking, and, you know, Peter Parker was like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "Well, I'm a very good lawyer." I love it. Love the line, love the delivery. It was awesome. I mean, we were watching the movie in Singapore, right? And I think some of the Singapore audience saw Daredevil, some didn't. So we weren't getting that like crazed cheer that you probably get in America and other countries. But man, I was pumped for that. And I just love Charlie Cox's delivery with Matt Murdock. He's just awesome in the role. So, I mean, Daredevil and Spider-Man have worked together for a long time. It was in the comics, and I would love to see this in the MCU. I mean, they're setting it up, man. They are setting it up. Of course, now he doesn't know that he's Peter Parker, or does he? I don't think he does. But this is going to be very interesting what happens at this. But are we going to see Daredevil in Hawkeye? And then what happens to like other characters in the MCU? Let's say Mahershala Ali, who's now Blade. He was Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. Now we know Kevin Feige will, reuse actors when and if needed. He likes them. Case in point, Gemma Chan, Minerva and Captain Marvel, Cersei and Eternals. So he will reuse actors when he wants to. And obviously he's doing that with Mahershala Ali. Or will there be a twist to it? This is going to be a very interesting way of looking at the Marvel Cinematic Universe now, especially with this integration with the Netflix universe, so to speak. I'm super pumped for it. And I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? I have no information whatsoever. We may see Daredevil in episode 6 of Hawkeye. I just think he may show up, even if it's just him in the background or a baton flying and you just see him briefly. I don't know, man. It would just be awesome if it happens. But I think we may see him in that. As for Spider-Man No Way Home, it was an awesome scene. I wish they used him more. Now, granted, they had enough heroes in that movie. I don't think they could have added another one. But I cannot wait to see what they do with these two guys and these two actors and these characters. I just can't wait for it. Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments section below. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think is going to happen in episode 6 of Hawkeye? Where do you see Matt Murdock going from here? What would you like to see between him and Peter Parker? Let me know in the comments section below. Like always, follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our channel right here. Like our video. Helps us out a lot. Thank you for the support thus far, and we will chat to you soon. Take care.